Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your cardio, mobility, and stretch workout. This is day 9 of your burn challenge. Today's workout is exactly like it sounds. It is an active recovery workout where we will have intervals of cardio, mobility, and a nice good stretch. I'm gonna give you lots of options depending on where you are in your journey and what you need for this workout today. You don't need any equipment, just some space to move. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by moving your body, shake everything out. Let's get a good little release while we get the blood flowing and the heart pumping. Roll those shoulders. We are not gonna do very much of a warm up or a cool down because we are gonna get it in the workout. You can do a few of those arm circles, make them bigger, and then take them to the front. This is gonna be a fun workout. I think it will go fast. We have straight intervals of 40 seconds at a time, 20 seconds of rest. You can use that rest however you need it. If you wanna keep moving or if you wanna take more of a rest, grab some water. Everything we do will start with 40 seconds of a cardio. Again, I'll give you high impact and low impact options. Just take it up and reach it down. And then we will take it to a mobility round of that same movement. Everything will be a little bit of a different version. And then we will have a stretch round, which we don't do very often. Let's take it with little hip rolls, except usually in the cool down of the workout, but we will have a whole timed interval round that is a stretch. Some of it will be right side, left side, and some of it will be together. So 40 seconds cardio, whatever cardio you need today. Just take it side to side, reach. 40 seconds of mobility, which should keep your heart rate up. It'll be more of that active recovery. And then 40 seconds flexibility with that stretch. All right, so go ahead and just tap it out side to side, whatever you need that to be right now. And we're gonna start with just a version of that little tap out. We do it a lot in our warm-ups. We're gonna take it across our body, tap and tap. Up to you. If you wanna make it more of a hop, a little higher impact, we're gonna go across and then over the head. Then we will take it to some taps and some reaches with more mobility, and then we'll hold the stretch. Let's get it done, 40 seconds cardio. Here we go. Tap across, tap over. Or tapping out, but you're reaching across, reaching over. So again, if you want more cardio, you can think of it as more of a cardio-based move. If your active recovery today, you just need to get moving and get everything working. Woo, there we go, right? Don't worry if you get off on those arms, doesn't matter to me, as long as you're moving. Always nice and active recovery to get the blood flowing before we get into that stretch, because we can stretch a little deeper. I am really messing up these arms, but that's okay. I showed up, good, relax. Remember what I always say, if you showed up today, you are successful. All right, so we are taking our mobility version of that. I want you to really stretch, take it slow, reach, and reach. So just a slowed down version of that, but really stretch. Here we go, 40 seconds. Reach and reach. Stretch, reach, and reach. I'm trying to get a little bit further over and a little bit lower in those legs, right? Opening up the hips so that mobility work is also in those hips and shoulders, reach and reach, shoulders, reach and reach. 10 seconds, whatever you got. Reach, shoulder, and breathe. All right, now we're into the good parts. We've got that stretch. So we're just gonna take it here. We're just gonna reach it over here. You can have your feet wherever you want it to be. We're gonna hold for 20 seconds. Then we're gonna reach it over here, hold for 20. Roll those shoulders, let's take it over in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So reach, big stretch. If you wanna think of it more like that warrior, you can take it here, reach it over. Open up those hips, really reach long through those fingertips. Breathe into that hold. I know, it's a little strange to be holding, but should feel good. 3, 2, 1. Other side. reach. So again, you can make it here, just with that stretch. If you wanna make it a little more like that warrior into that yoga, up to you, 10 seconds. Breathe. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, let's take it back up in that cardio. So it's gonna be high, low, or high, medium, low, whatever you get. We're gonna take it to that side lunge, but a little shuffle. So shuffle if you can. You don't have to get super low on this. We want more of that side to side. Hop it or step it, 40 seconds. Here we go. Side, side. You don't even have to reach down because we're gonna do that in that mobility round. But more, again, of that cardio. You can really sit into the hip. If you wanna get more of that hip action, you can take it slower. You can get lower, whatever is good. You be where you are today. You know what I always say. But this is your cardio round. So whatever you wanna do to get a little higher intensity does not have to mean higher impact. So let's get it done. Breathe. I know I'm barefoot. It's totally fine to have shoes on. I should have said that at the beginning. Some of us are okay doing higher impact. And breathe with no shoes on, but if that's not you, put those shoes on because we do have these cardio rounds. All right, so here's what we got here. We're gonna take it here, step it in. We're gonna take it here. I really want you to get low and over into that stretch. Mobility round, here we go. Reach, step it in. Sit, step it in, right here. You can take that big arm up if you want. Step it in. And breathe. Here. And breathe. And up. Yes. 10 seconds to go. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so as you guessed it, we're gonna sit low, 20 seconds each side. If you want, you can get really low down there. You can have that heel come up or try to keep it down if you wanna turn into that toe, really get into that hip, or stay a little lower. Up to you and what you need out of this stretch. Feet nice and wide. Ready, here we go. If you wanna be here and hold the stretch here, you can. If you wanna get low with it, turn it here. You can go forward or sit back. Whatever is best for you. I know it's a little tricky to stay in that. A lot of us feel pretty good in that side lunge, but get low if you can. 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands over. If you can, stay down there. And again, you can be here or here. You can get low, turn that foot into it. Trying to keep that heel down if you can, but if not, that's okay. Or here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Walk it in. All right, team. We're picking up the pace a little bit. So a few options here. If you need to stay up top, you can just take it, tap back right there. Or if you can, we're gonna pop it back, pop it in, or walk it back, whatever you got. Here we go. Pop it back, pop it in. We're coming up. Pop it back, pop it in, and up. So little gentle cardio. Again, totally fine to just tap and tap or walk it back if you'd rather be here, 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 here. But if you need to modify this cardio and stay standing, I just want taps. Hip opener, right? Breathe and breathe. Pop it back, pop it in. Breathe, pop it in. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next version of this. We're gonna inchworm it out. So again, you need to keep it up top. I want you just to walk it out about to here and walk it up, or just to hinge and reach. Up to you, or inchworm it out. Ready, here we go. Core zipped. All mobility, but should keep your heart rate up as well. Walk it back and reach it up. You go at your own pace. I don't want you to rush this because I want you to feel that core kicking in. Again, that's tough on your wrist. Just get that hinge and reach, or just walk it out just to about here. That works too. And walk it back. Such a good mobility move. That's why we almost always include it in that warm up. And breathe. Last one. Yes. And walk it back. All right, so if you need to stay standing, you're just going to hinge and get a little pedal of those feet. If you're able, we're gonna push up into that down dog, hold that stretch, little pedal, back to center. So a little bit of a moving stretch, but you can do it. Join me here. So down dog, pedal those feet. If you need a little break from being inverted, take it back to that plank or the knees. Drop it back, pedal those feet. Again, modification is you can pedal your feet from here or here. But getting those hamstrings, getting through the back. Press up in the down dog. Woo, pedal. We got time for one more, I think, wherever you are. Hold it or pedal your feet. 3, 2, 1. Step it forward or walk it back. Whatever is good for you. Woo! Give yourself a second, right? All right, team, so we're gonna take a nice big plie, side knee, plie, side knee. There's your cardio. You don't have to jump with it unless you want to. You can give a little jump. Otherwise, cardio, hips open. Here we go. Breathe. And up. I'm gonna do a big circle with my arms, right? So I get that mobility. Breathe. Again, if you want, add it on. Up to you. Yes. All the way through. It's cardio. You don't have to get super deep and you don't have to go as quick as me. Up to you. Breathe. Yes. Woo. There we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. So now let's take it with a little plie, reach, back to center. Plie, reach. So think of your bar classes, back to center. I want a big chest opener at the top, deep plie and reach. Ready, here we go. Plie, reach, back to center, big stretch. Plie, reach, back to center. Whoo, plie. And open. Yes. And here we go. Yes, a little bit of leg work. So if that's not where you are today, you can keep it a little higher. And open. Breathe. Chest openers, we need them, right? All of that sitting, looking at our screens. Last one. Relax. Woo. All right, so this, you have the option. You can just hold it here, or if you're able, you can make it a little bit like that triangle pose from yoga, right? So dropping it down, we're gonna hold 20 seconds. Up to you, whatever is best for where you are today. If you just wanna lean here, that's okay, or take it down. Here we go. So kind of like that windmill, right? Or that triangle. Hand can be here, hand can be here, whatever, but open up the chest. Lean from the side. So big side body opener. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up right here. Take it here, reach. 20 seconds. Is one side a little tighter, right? Do you have a little less shoulder mobility on that side? Maybe, right? Whoo. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team, so if you want, grab a quick sip of water. Whew, we're gonna keep it moving with some cardio. Watch me. We're gonna do little taps in front, right? Just like this. Pick up the pace if you want, or just step it 40 seconds. Take off. Hup. Big arms, right? So if you notice, even though we're specifying, oh, this is the cardio version, this is the mobility version, this is the stretch version, really all of it is mobility, right? All of it is active recovery. Pick up that pace if you want, a little more of a hop if you want more cardio. But again, movement through the arms, through the legs, through the hips, through the back, all designed to get mobility, because we all need more mobility in our lives, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe, right? Catch your breath. Little hamstring scoops, right? So we've done this before in some of our cool downs. You're gonna scoop and bring it up. You're gonna scoop. So big arm circles, heel on that heel, toe up, lean into the hinge and bring it up. Here we go, 40 seconds. Scoop and up, scoop and up. Intentional with those arms, right? And intentional with that hamstring stretch. Whoo! Yes, breathe. All the way through. It's amazing how much we realize how tight, especially in those shoulders, that we are when we start doing these big movements all the way through. I get to about here and it feels tight, right? 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, you guessed it. Just our basic hamstring hold. You can sit if this is better for you, or you can take it here, hands on both legs, lean into it. Few deep breaths as you exhale, sink a little deeper. We'll get 20 seconds right, 20 seconds left. Good hamstring stretch. Hinge it, heel. Here we go. Breathe. You can reach towards the toe or hand down. And again, on that exhale, get a little deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side right here, hinge. And part of the reason these stretches may feel a little better to you is because we basically warmed up into it, right? We tapped forward for cardio, we got the blood flowing, we did the active stretch, the hamstring scoops, and then we did the static. And relax, shake it out. That's what's kind of nice about this format. All right, let's take it down to the mat. If you need to keep it standing, I want you to keep it standing. We're gonna take it with a standing climber. You're gonna cross over here to here with a hip stretch, and then you're gonna do a seated hip stretch. If you can, we've got our mountain climber. Walk it in or tap it in. Ready, here we go. So you can be here for cardio, or if you really wanna run it, but I want that core engaged. Pull the knees towards the chest. And again, standing version, which is totally fine, is to be here. Breathe, standing. Especially if you are pre-post DR, maybe stay standing. Keep that core out at tap or run. If you're feeling spicy, you can cross it, right? Or keep it center, because we got that cross coming. In 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. Stretch it back. All right, team, so we got a moving pigeon to one-legged dog. So watch me here. I'm gonna push it back. One leg up. I'm gonna cross it through in my pigeon, right? And then back to center. Push up one leg up, cross it through the pigeon. Join me here. Here we go. So one-legged dog, and take it through into pigeon. Back center. Press up. Take it through. Back to center. You decide how long do you want to hang out at the top or the bottom of that movement. It is up to you. Again, standing version of this. Give yourself some balance. Cross into that hip stretch, right? Taking it here to here, or stay down. Keep it from here. 10 seconds. Yes. Breathe and up. 3, 2, 1. Stay down if you're with me. Grab a seat wherever you are if you want to just keep the hip stretch here, or we got pigeon, 20 seconds each side. So go ahead and give yourself a second to get into it. You do not have to be parallel. Whatever feels good for you. You can be down, you can be up, but join me 20 seconds right here. So again, on the exhale, open up that hip. You want to try to shift a little bit? Yes. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll those legs other side, or just switch your legs, whatever's good for you. Take it here, lean into it. Breathe. On the exhale, sink a little deeper. Be up if that's better for you. Going back up to our feet in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Walk it up. All right, we are so close, working our way down. Here's what we got, team. We're gonna take it reverse lunge to here. You decide how quick you want that to be, how low you want that to be. You can also just do tap backs, but let's get it done. Here we go. So here, again, if you had a heavy leg day, maybe yesterday or this week, and your legs just aren't feeling that, just tap. Just get the hip opener and get the movement. But if you can, we're dropping the knee to open up the hip flexor. If you wanna add a little cardio, add a little jump to it, it is up to you. If you're really feeling spicy, take it with a lunge jump. I'm not going there because it's active recovery, but you have that option. Be where you are today. You might have that energy, might be feeling it in those muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guess what? Everybody's favorite, world's greatest stretch. Watch me. Lunge it back. If you can, drop it down, reach it up, take it through, step it in. Drop it down, reach it up, take it through, step it in. Join me. Here we go. Lunge it back, drop down hand, reach up with the hand, step it in, step it through. If you wanna add a little extra like we do in our warm-ups, if you wanna drop that knee a bit or reach through with that shoulder, that's totally fine, you do you. If you can't get that low, just want you to reach it up. Right through here. You can even balance on the wall. Down, reach. Keep it moving. On this stretch, try to walk that foot away. Keep it wide if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna hold the world's greatest stretch. A few options if you want. Keep that knee down so you get the good hip flexor stretch and reach it here. If you want more of that stretch from here, take it here. We got 20 seconds. Join me here. You can stay standing if you need to. Right here. So a few things to think about. If you can, walk that front foot out a little bit and you'll really get that hip opener. Look up at your hand. Open up that chest. Reach the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch your sides. Right here. Again, knee can be down, knee can be up, wherever you need that stretch. Walk that front foot away if you can. Reach it up. Up to you, so you're getting through the spine, through the hip and hip flexor, all the way. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Relax, step it in. Woo! Tap it out. Maybe grab another sip of water. We are so close. All right, we're taking it with those hamstring curls, everybody's favorite. Right here, you can keep them low impact, you can jump them, up to you. Join me. Flex the foot. I'm gonna take those hands high so I get that chest opener again through the back. Flex that foot. If you want more cardio, this is your cardio round. You can add a jump or up that intensity, keep it moving. Halfway there. Yes, breathe. Woo! Yes, you can. After this round of 3, we got one more. Let's get it done. Finish it out strong. Because you know we don't need much of a cool down because we're already doing it. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, let's get a little more mobility. We're gonna take those arms straight. We're gonna tap behind, tap behind. I want you to open up the hip as you lift here and then big reach. Don't let your brain get in the way. You can do this. If that feels weird, just get the arms moving, just get the legs moving. Mobility, here we go. Tap behind, tap behind. This cross body work is actually really good for our brains as well. But as you can tell, you're having to stay nice and open, chest opener, mobility through shoulders, chest and back. We're opening up, again, hip flexors, hamstrings, and we're getting it all working together, right? And we're keeping that heart rate up, or we should be. Breathe. Yes. Huh. All the way through. Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. So let's get a little quad stretch. So if you can't get that leg up, I want you to put it on a chair or tilt the hip forward. If you are able, you're gonna grab it here, right? Little tilt forward. If you want a little extra, you can even put that hand on the wall like we do. Grab it here, 20 seconds. Take it here. So you're not just holding that leg, right? You're intentional, little tilt of the hip forward. Pull up on that foot. You can even push that foot into your hand. Feel the difference right around that kneecap when you do that. And again, hand for balance, but also getting that chest opener as we go. 3, 2, 1. Other side. So hand on the wall if you got it. This hand here, again, modification, just tap it here, put it up on something. And again, you're not just holding, you're intentional. Hip forward, pull up on the foot, push your foot into the hand. Feel that extra stretch right around the kneecap. That's where a lot of us get that patellar pain. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, this is it, team. To the mat. Last time, if you were staying up top, you're gonna do just low impact or high impact jacks, and then you're gonna do a standing cat-cow. If you can, we got plank jacks on your elbows or on your hands, whatever you got, join me. Here we go. 40 seconds, nice and light. If you'd rather walk it out, walk it in, you can. Up to you. Or you can be on those hands. Maybe that feels a little better. But it's your cardio, but we're also opening up those legs, inner thighs, outer thighs, right? Keeping the core working. And guess what? Don't worry. We're gonna get some good back stretches while we're here to finish it out with our mobility and our flexibility. Keep it moving. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, so, no, they don't really correlate, but we're gonna take it cat-cow. So round it up, drop it down. If you want more mobility with it, you can round it up, walk it back, walk it in, take it all the way through. Join me. Round it up. Inhale, exhale. If you want a little extra, round up, keep that core engaged, lift those knees, walk it back, walk it in, take it down and through. Make sure you get the full range of motion through that back. Round and round, whether or not you're walking back. Mobility through the spine, especially that lower lumbar spine where we're all pretty tight. Keep it moving. You can just do regular cat-cow or walk it back. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Relax. This is it, team. Last thing. You know what? Let's just do a child's pose. Let's take it down in a child's pose. You can sit back. You can reach one arm under if you want, or just sit low. Hang out here for a couple more seconds. Get that hip flexor stretch. And let's get it done. Here we go. This is your last move on the clock, right? How often do we do a child's pose for a timed interval? Normally, it's after a plank, it's at the cool down, but it's up to you. If you want a little more shoulders, reach that shoulder through. Whew. Breathe into that. And then you can switch it other side, reach it through. Let's sit those hips to the back. We got just about 10 seconds. What can you do to sink a little deeper? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, good. Come to a seated position. If you'd rather stay on a chair, edge of the couch, knees out, take it right here, let your head drop. Yes, team. I hope you liked that. Trying something new. Usually we have either cardio and mobility, or we have yoga or Pilates. Trying to get it all in. I thought, what if we add the static stretching in the middle? We all know we need more of that. Look over your shoulder if that twist is good for you. But it can be challenging to get it in, right? let's build it into the circuit. You get a little break from the cardio. You build on with the mobility. It's kind of like a regression, right? Start with the hard stuff, then take it down. I don't know, it depends on who you are. I kind of think that sometimes roll it back right here, pedal your feet. The stretch is the harder stuff. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below. Join us in the Athletic Club. Make sure you are following me and on the email list so you can get your free monthly and weekly workout calendars. And of course, like this video and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you never miss a beat, and let me know in the comments what you thought of this workout. I hope you were leaving this feeling good, getting that active recovery, getting that movement in, getting those endorphins up, and being proud of yourself for showing up today. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your cardio, mobility, and stretch workouts. Great job, everybody.